Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome to our continued series with SGS's Pacific D-Day. We're playing the Tinian scenario. We're about halfway through. We're going to pick up the action after a quick recap of what happened so far. If we take a look, we can see the battle map here in front of us. And if I highlight with the flags who owns what, we can see that us, as the US Marines, have taken the northern half of the island. We cleared the airfields here in the northern part of the island. We cleared the airfield here in the southwest. We managed to get this radio station, and what we have left for us in the 11 turns remaining in this campaign are to pick up the radio station here, the airfield, the town of Tinian here. If we zoom in on this, let's take this off. And then our greatest challenge coming up are these 4 strongholds, Hill 580, Hill 500, and the 2 strongholds right in front of that we have to take in order to automatically win the game. Now, we've also been beat up pretty bad. If we look at a lot of our infantry units, for example, we click over here on this one and pull it up, we can see these little tick marks on the left. We're at 1/3 strength. And if we check a lot of our infantry units here, here's another one. Again, 50% strength. Our Marines have taken some pretty heavy casualties in clearing off this half of the island. Another Marine unit at 1/3 strength. So we have our work cut out for us here. These strongholds in the southern part of the island are going to be tenaciously held by some of the Japanese strongest forces dug into their hardest positions. And we have really kind of had our force whittled down quite a bit. Our goal for this episode, however, to kind of focus us on the present. We've got a lot of Japanese territory here to cover in front of these strongholds. And I'm hopeful that in this episode, we can clear out the territory in front of that, take the town of Tinian, take airfield number 4, and then get us ready, get us poised here to kind of break into these mountain strongholds in the southern part of the island. Now, to our disadvantage, in the previous last turn here, we had bad press, which lowers our morale by 1, and then Tokyo Rose, which I think we got the negative roll on that one, also lowering our morale by 1, because if we look at our Marine units here, we take a look at this top right corner, we can see this 2 in a diamond. That's our morale. 2 is not good. 2 is very low. It's the highest you lowest. Well, you can go negative, I think, but that's pretty bad. Which means that we're going to probably have to kind of hold off on any offensive motions on this first turn here and let our morale recover. Let us kind of recover from bad press and Tokyo Rose, which means that I'm thinking for the first turn, what we want to probably try to do is to move our infantry units here and to kind of cover as much of this uncontested ground as we can and drop our naval and air bombardments on some of these other Japanese strongholds that we're going to need to hit. So that's what I'm going to start to do first, is I'm going to take and allocate our naval and air bombardment on some targets of opportunity, and then we'll take a look at what the map looks like right after that. All right, we've allocated our air assets and naval assets. We're going to try to hit this pillbox here on this beach on the eastern side of the island that we know about. I've allocated some naval firepower here, and then, oh yeah, I didn't actually on the airfield here. I've allocated actually naval fire and aircraft to these 4 strongholds to see if we can perhaps start whittling them down before we get there. I'd like to see if that works. And we have identified here, as we can see, a good number of strong Japanese positions here. There's infantry dug in, looks like some cannons and things like that. And this might be their headquarters unit, I think. So let's move on here and see what happens with that. We're going to get those results later. Let's now go to our land movement. And what I'm going to do here, I'll show the results after I do this, is try to sweep our forces over uncontested areas, avoiding combat where we can, because our morale is so low that I'm afraid we're really going to take heavy casualties. Our ideal strategy is going to be see if we can isolate this pillbox on the beach and cut it off from supply, and then push forward cautiously to gobble up as much ground as we can, hopefully leaving us poised to hit the radio station, the airfield tower, and Tinian on the turn after this. All right, we've moved all our forces here, and as we can kind of see if we zoom in here, we've been able to kind of advance over this into the southern half of the island here. Cut off this pillbox here on the beachhead up to the northern part of, well, the northeast part of the island here, and then moved our forces wherever we could get uncontested gains, because we wanted to try to avoid combat. Down here, for example, we've been able to capture the one end of this airfield 4, but I didn't want to send these units attacking on this position because we've got a morale of 2, 2, and 3. That feels kind of risky. However, if we look at how much we've been able to take, we've gobbled up a pretty good amount of terrain. I think next turn, if our morale goes back up, we should be able to capture these contested areas, perhaps push into Tinian here, and then perhaps take this airfield, because this is granting the Japanese 1 victory point for every turn that they hold it. so that we don't hold the whole thing. So with that in mind, let's end with that. And now we can see what the results are for some of this bombardment. So this is 81% chance of victory. This is air fire and naval fire just onto the pillbox and obstacles. We're not going to use any cards here. Let's just have this fight go. Hopefully, it'd be nice if we could destroy something here. Air support, bombard. Oh, nice. We wiped out the obstacles. That's good. We damaged the pillbox. We've wiped out everything. Perfect. So we don't have to send in ground troops to do that. That is helpful. Let's go to Hill 580 West. So the next 4 things here are our naval and air strikes on these positions in the southern part of the island. And we can see here, now we're starting to get some IDs with our planes flying over them. We've got this strong bunker here, large bunker. My goodness, it's got 8 strength points to it. Sandbag bunker with 1 strength point and a very strong infantry unit here. 135th Battalion, 1st Infantry. Oof, attack of 3, defense of 4, movement of 2. Okay, so let's see if we can start kind of whittling these down a little bit. We're not going to use any air support yet. We're going to bombard. No results there. Let's fire with our naval. Nothing there. Come on, let's get our planes in there, hitting something. Everything is missed. Look at that, right down that middle column. Not a single hit. Let's get it. One more time. Okay, not a good start to our air campaign in the southern half of the island. Let's try Island 580 North, another large bunker, sandbag bunker, and a large garrison. Okay, let's leave that. Leave these off here, and we're going to bombard. All right, so we get some damage on the large bunker with our planes. Excellent. And naval bombardment, no results. No more damage here. We need better results from our planes. One more time. Well, I mean, I guess that's progress, right? 1 out of 8 little hit points there, but okay, airplanes, another large bunker, a log bunker, and a strong... Wow, this is an attack of 4 and a defense of 5. This looks like rather an elite defensive unit here. All right, let's see if we can get some damage. Nothing. Come on, planes. Wow, okay, we might need to bring more assets and concentrate on one there. Get any damage there? No. Sandbag bunker, and a large bunker. Come on. There we go. There's a -1. We hit the large bunker. One more time. Nope. All those assets and only 2 hits. All right, they're going to return to the air base. And air defense move. We have not seen any Japanese air assets left, and we've covered half of that last airfield. So I think we are good there. Now we can put in a replacement. I'm just going to think for a second where we want to drop this replacement in. This is one thing that I wonder about with the game. Like, is there a way to see where these are without kind of clicking on the region and losing it there? But I guess there really isn't. So I want to get this one right here. And I'm not quite sure of the way how you see the zone here too. I feel like there's something obvious I'm missing, but well, we'll kind of run with it. All right, I accidentally clicked on this unit up here, this infantry up in the hills here, but that's okay. It was at 2 strength anyway, so that's good. Turn end. Japanese Empire. Let's see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves here. Playing a card. Hopefully, our morale will come up here. Turn start. They really did nothing. They're content to sit here and wait. So 26 to 16 now. So we picked up a couple of victory points. Medics. Combat medics return 1 infantry unit to full strength this turn. Excellent. That is a really good card for us. Because we really, again, one of our goals for this round, I think, is going to be to try to replenish as many of our forces as we possibly can for the push into these kind of strongholds in the southern part of the island. So that's our card draw. Our aircraft, another aircraft unit up to full strength because it's turn 10. Excellent. Excellent. There, we'll take that. We get 3 rounds of naval fire. That's good. Air and naval bombardment. Okay, I think despite the lack of results on the southern part of the island here, I think we're going to continue to drop air and naval assets on these. Any damage we can get to these positions before we get there, I think is going to be really helpful. And probably hit this airfield, and we might start bombing some of these positions outside of Tinian too. So let's allocate our air and naval bombardment resources. All right, once again, if we take a look at what we've done, I'm trying to hit these positions on Tinian here. I didn't drop anything. Probably should have allocated some naval fire here, but I didn't want to bring aircraft over the airfield because they might still have anti-aircraft defenses there. I don't remember when we bombed them before if they do, and I think they can still pop up. So we're going to rely just on our ground forces to take them out. And then once again, allocating aircraft and naval fire onto the strongholds here in the islands and the mountains in the southern half of the island here to try to hit these strongholds and do as much damage as we can before we get there. All right, so let's end that phase. Now we get to our land movement. I think we can take this beach without any fight now. That's good. I'm going to continue to kind of move our units down here. We'll probably start attacking these Japanese forces on the beaches here and trying to take our airfield. That would be a good goal for this turn. And then edge closer to these positions in the southern part of the island. So I'll be right back after I've made our moves. We've continued our advance here down through the southern part of the island. We've got 2 attacks, one here with a strong assembly of our forces on the western side of this airfield number 4. And then we've got some armor, artillery, and infantry pushing down into these pillboxes just to the north here of the town of Tinian. Those are our 2 big attacks. The only regret I have is we really probably should have allocated some naval fire or perhaps some air assets to this airfield battle. I feel a little bit kind of naked leaving our Marines to go in without support fire here. And then, of course, we have more bombardments on these hills to the south, which I hope will pay off later. Otherwise, we moved quite a bit of our forces around here a little bit, managed to gobble up more of the territory here, kind of a good maybe third or so or more of the southern half of the island now. So it's starting to get close to the end game. Once we can take Tinian and take this airfield, then we'll be pushing on to the final phases here. But that time is ticking away, and again, we've suffered so many casualties. So let's untick the red and green here, and let's move forward. Battles. Okay, Beach Orange 1. Let's see what we've got here. So this is our aircraft alone, trying to prep the way for us here. Let's see if we can get some damage. No strikes. Our aircraft has not done well in the past in this day here. There we go. Wiped out some obstacles. Let's hit something else. Nope, didn't get the mines or the pillbox. Beach Orange 2. This is a big battle. 82% chance of success for us. No, we're going to save all of this stuff, I think, for bigger battles. 82% chance, I think, we're pretty good there. I'm not quite sure why I'd asked for battle cards twice here. That seems a little bit odd, but we'll take it. Okay, let's get some artillery fire here. Naval air fire wipes out the obstacles and damages the pillbox. Let's move forward. On, keep going. Let's get this. There. Wipes out the pillbox. Wipes out the mines. No casualties, really. We can break through as well. Where can we go here? I'm not sure. With our armor damaged a little bit here, infantry worn down, it's a little bit risky to push here into the island, and without naval firepower, let's take here instead. Okay. So Airfield Force West, this is a big battle here. 77% chance of success. They just have infantry and artillery defending it. Let's see if we can push them off here. Nice, good start for us. Our artillery lays into their infantry and does some serious damage here. Nice, -3. Our infantry taking some casualties, Marine taking casualties, but we've put a heavy hurt on here. Nice, wiped out that. Oof, that infantry retreated. Okay, we didn't lose them, good. Small garrison. Let's see if we can take them out. There we go. We've taken out their artillery. Airfield 4 is us. Yes. Go Marines. Okay, and we can break through too. Let us... Oops. I guess we're going there. I accidentally clicked there, but that's fine. That'll all work out. Okay, now our bombardment's on the hills to the south. Let's see what we've got here. Hopefully we can do a little bit more damage here. Naval fire. Combat. No. If we do that naval controller, we want to use all of our naval fire on one position. Matter of fact, we might do that next time. We can use this naval fire controller, which gives us all naval fire support units gain +1 combat bonus. We should clump them all together in that case and put all 3 of them on one attack. So we won't use that now. Let's bombard. Enemy damage. Nope. Naval damage. Nope. Wow, these positions are dug in, aren't they? We have done not a bit of damage here. And no effectiveness there. Not a single tad of damage there. This is one we hit before. It's already got 1 strength point knocked off of this large bunker. Gonna avoid the naval fire again here. Let's go. See if we can get some more damage this time. Nothing. Nothing. We allocated 2 planes to it. We're not getting any hits. One more time. Let's get... There we go. A little bit of damage on that bunker. 25% down. All right. These are going to be tough positions. This is a full strength bunker too. Not getting... Oh, there we go. Got a hit on the bunker. That's good. Okay, we'll take... I think that looks like the best we're going to get is kind of 1 strength point knocked off. Let's get these aircraft in here again. Let's get another one. Just chip it away. There we go. We'll take that. Let's get another one. Nope. But hits. Okay, we're starting to kind of accumulate some damage here on those. All in all, though, I think that was... I'll take that turn. I mean, we've got the airfield here. We've pushed down through. We're ready to attack on Tinian, I think, in the next turn here. We're clearing it up. I was hoping to be at the shores, not the shores, but at the base of these hills by now, though. We're not even close. Okay, so air defense move, we're going to pass on that because we haven't seen any Japanese air units, and there's no airfields yet, so I think we're pretty safe here. Medics, okay, good. We're going to use this one here for sure. Return 1 infantry unit to full strength. There's one that was at 1 strength. That's the one we want. Right here. Perfect. That's a very helpful card. And I want to make sure I get the right unit up to strength here. We've got quite a bit of infantry that are depleted, and I want to find the ones that are closest to the front here. For example, well, I'll take a look for it, but you get the idea. There we go. Grid 4861, and they back up to full strength. Excellent. Good. And we get rid of that airfield victory card. We've now got 29 victory points to the Japanese 16 victory points. And that ends our turn. Japanese Empire playing their next turn here. Survival +1 victory point per turn if the USA captures all objectives. Okay, so now they're going to get 1 victory point for each of these 4 objectives until the end of the game. They have 17, we have 29. All right, they're content there to sit. Minor offensive, at least 2 mobile land combat units present. At least 3 enemy land units in the battle. Forces are organized for intensive attack. Ooh, that's a good card for us. All U.S. units receive a +1 combat bonus in this battle. American land units involved suffer -1 movement penalty next turn. That's fine. Once we get close to those islands, that's good. We'll take that. All right. Reinforcements, naval fire. I might concentrate our naval fire on one of these strong points and see if we can use that naval fire support to really put the hurt on one of those bunkers. And with that in mind, I'm going to allocate air and naval bombardment, then I'll be right back. All right, we're concentrating all of our naval fire down here on Hill 500 to the south. So all 3 of our battleships, or at least the 3 rounds from our battleships, are all going to be firing on Hill 500. We're going to use that special card. Air attacks coming along the strong points here. We're also diverting some of our air forces to the town of Tinian for that battle, as well as this last beachhead here that we have to kind of still clear off of this pillbox. So with that in mind, let's go now to our land movement. Our morale should be better now, right? Yeah, morale's back up to 4, so that's good. So we're going to push. Our goal this time is going to see if we can take as much of Tinian as possible, clear this beach here, see perhaps if we can get this bunker here, and maybe even... I think we can send some of our infantry up into one of these positions up in here to see if we can start the assaults on the kind of the mountains in here. We have to get busy with that. So we'll move forward and then we'll see what it looks like once we're done. All right, the sad reality of our situation here is that we have so many units that are depleted. For example, we have these 3 Marine battalions here that are all at 1/3 strength. We really can't use them for the attacks because I don't want to lose them yet. We don't quite have enough power really to kind of launch an attack into this mountain fortress yet. We do have enough over here. I've got our strong forces here. It's some armor, 2 infantry battalions, and some artillery here to try to take this position on the east side of their final strongholds. So hopefully maybe we can get one more attack off there. We have cleared up here. We've got some forces that have cleared the eastern part of the island. They'll be helpful to bring back down, but unfortunately, they're at least 2 turns away from getting back into play here. We do have enough forces to launch an attack on the pillbox on the beach, and some more Marines attacking the eastern side of Tinian here. This is a strong attack for us here, I think, too. And we've allocated a ton of our naval fire right here, as well as air assets, too. So let's see how this goes. Beach Orange 1. All right, 86% chance of success. We will not use cards then. Let's go. Hopefully we can get a victory. Hit the pillbox. Good. It's just pillbox and a mine. Ah, tank got damaged. Not good. Finish him off. Ah, tank got damaged again. Come on. There we go. Finally. That's tough when our tank took some damage, though. Let's push here. Cover onto there. There we go. North Tinian, the battle here. Oh, this is just some air assets. Okay, what have they got here? Small bunker, sandbag bunker, mines. Oh, they got a large garrison here. Okay. Be nice if we could take something out here. There we go. We hit the small bunker. Let's do more damage. Ah, not much success there. This is a larger battle here. South Tinian. We've got a lot of forces here. What are our chance? 70% chance of success. Let's save it for the mountains. Fire. Oh, we're not doing much damage. The mines are going to explode. No damage on us either. It's been a rather harmless fight for both sides here. Oh, our tanks took a hit here. Don't want to lose them, but let's keep going. Infantry took a hit, and we knocked out the log bunker. We've got to take this large garrison here. Let's keep going. Japanese Empire, the side is routed. Yes! Excellent. And we can push on. Where shall we go? Boy, our armor is so badly banged up. I'd hesitate to move down here to the southern part of the island, but I think we need to be a little bit aggressive. Let's do it. All right, there we go in here. This gives us an 85% chance of success. We've got a lot of forces just going after this small bunker. I think we're going to have enough there. Hopefully we will. Hits the bunker with some of our artillery. Our tank got damaged. Well, let's hit it. There we go. Victory. United States. Another part taken. We could break through, but not into these mountains here. Let's go. Actually, can we go? Yeah, let's go here for our breakthrough. That works out fine. Beach Green 2. Okay, this is a continuation attack. 81% chance of success. Oh, there's not much here. Just a pillbox, some obstacles, and some mines. So that's good. No damage done. Artillery fires, wipes out the obstacles. Mines are going to explode. No damage to us. Let's take them out. Pillbox done. Victory, United States. Excellent. And now we have our larger attacks here. This is just some aircraft going on this large bunker, which we have yet to damage. This one is proving to be a bear. Can't hit it. Put so many assets there, and we have yet to even scratch that thing. Now, Hill 580 North. I think we just have air units here, too. This one we've already damaged a little bit. Let's see if we get another little nick on it here. I wonder if there are advantages to kind of nothing. To allocating, like, is there any synergy to having more than one air unit attacking at once? Hill 500. Okay. This is where we want to use the Naval Fire Controller card to see if we can get some more damage here. We've got all our naval assets on this. Let's see if we can do some... Nice! We knocked out the log bunker. That's good. Let's hit that large bunker. Yes! 2 hits on the large bunker. I guess that's progress. 3 out of 5. If your aircraft can hit it again. Come on. Nope. One more try. Still well over 50% on those bunkers. Land battle results. I guess we'll take it, right? We're kind of pushing on here. But those casualties are killing us. Air defense move we will not do. Replacements. Okay, this is good. Now, I'm going to figure this out and I'll be right back. All right, we're going to bolster this 8th Regiment, 2nd Battalion here, right at the base of the mountains. They're getting some reinforcements right here, so hopefully we can launch maybe 1 or 2 attacks this time on these strong points here. The end of our turn. Turn 11 is done. Let's see what the Japanese have in store for us. They got a card, but it doesn't look like they played anything. And it's our start. 31 to 60, 31 to 18. Still winning. Command focus. Americans in attack. At least 1 USA armor or infantry battle. Americans in attack. At least 1 USA armor or infantry in the battle. At least 3 enemy end units in the battle. Pre-battle preparations have been carefully executed. Your side will fire first in this battle. Okay, well that sounds like that could be helpful. I think we want to start to use there is a hand limit too. I think it's 7 cards you can have as a maximum. We do have some pretty good cards here. This Combat Engineers one that we're looking at says enemy bunkers or mines in this battle. Combat Engineers inflict 4 hits. That's going to be really helpful against one of those large bunkers. We've been holding this one the whole battle just for these southern mountains. Close air support should be good. Minor offensive and command focus. And the naval supply, this one I don't think we really have to worry about because we're not out of supply. All right, 31 to 18. We're holding on to a slim lead, but again, the kind of the automatic victory is if we can take all of these strong points, and we have 5 left. We have the... Oh, no, Tinian is not one, so we captured the Tinian. We've got these 4 points in the mountains here to take. Okay, card draw is over. Naval fire is on the way. let's do one more turn here, and then we will call this episode quits. We're going to start in on our attacks on these strong points. We also need to send some units sweeping around to the south here to pick up whatever stragglers or defenders might be down here. I'm not sure these are unopposed. We may have some fighting to do on the very southern tip of the island as well. But let's allocate our air and naval forces. All right, we're concentrating our fire again. Pretty much what's left, right? So we're trying to hit these strong points here. We've allocated naval fire on these two front ones. I think we're going to try to assault these two northern strongholds here on the southern part of the island. Again, we have 4 to take, with Hill 580 and Hill 500 being the kind of the stronger, I imagine, of these. But these are pretty tough nuts too. And then I've dropped a little bit of air power and naval fire onto this the western side of Tinian here. It looks like North Tinian is what it's called, because we're going to have to attack that as well. So let's now move our land forces in to engage as well. Our goal, hopefully we can take Tinian, start to push south here with some troops, and we're going to try to launch 2 attacks on these 2 strong points right here. We'll see how these go. The end game has begun. We've got strong attacks. We've got armor and infantry with some artillery support attacking this northernmost strong point. We've got 3 battalions of infantry and some artillery hitting this kind of southwestern one, I guess, well, the westernmost point here. So we're launching ourselves into the mountains on the southern half of the island. We've slipped some forces past these strong points to take. If we look here, we can see we've taken these strong points. We're also launching what is, I would call, a weakened attack with some severely depleted armor and a weakened battalion with some artillery support onto this pillbox here. Hopefully that's a weak enough position that we can take it. And then over here in North Tinian, we have some armor and some relatively strong infantry trying to take this last stronghold in the town of Tinian. Let's see how all of these go. Let's start with our Battle of North Tinian here. 79% chance of success. With that in mind, we're going to take our chances, saving our cards for those strongholds. Wow, we got a lot here. Large garrison, some bunkers that we hit, but let's see how this goes. No damage from our initial airstrikes. Artillery hit something. No, it didn't hit anything. Mines explode. No damage. Nothing hurting anybody. All right, the sandbag bunker. We've taken some casualties. Come on, let's finish him off here. Oh, nothing. Oh, good. We weakened the small bunker. Let's get it. Oh, our tank. Victory to the Japanese Empire. Ah, not good. Pushed off the beach. We couldn't take the town of Tinian here. Beach blue. This one, 66% chance of success. Wow, that seems like we should be better there. Command focus. Yeah, let's do that. I don't think that matters too much. We'll play command focus, just to go first. See if that helps us here. Explode. The mines explode. We do not want to lose our tanks here. If we start taking casualties, we're pulling out because they're down to 1/3 effectiveness already. Nice. Got the obstacles. We hit the pillbox. Let's go, Marines. Let's go 4th Division. It's the 4th Division. 2nd Division. One more. Yes, got the pillbox. Cleared the mines. Yes, we've got that one. Excellent. That's good. And we can push on, although it doesn't really matter here. We will stay where we are, I think. Actually, let's have this unit. Oh, we can only push on with armor. Yeah, we'll have them stay where they are. Okay. Let's see. Hill 580 North is, I don't think that's our stronger attack. Hill 580 is just the aircraft. We'll save the big attacks for last here. Bombard. Nice. We hit the sandbag bunker and took it out. Finally, our planes hit something. Whittled it down to 2 by 2 points here. And another sandbag. Finally, our kind of naval pilots here are dialing in their attacks here. And we hit the bunker again. That was really good. That was a very effective attack. Let's try Hill 500 here. Aircraft. Yep. Okay, let's see if we can hit the bunker again. Nope. Let's get this one down. Nope. Nope. One more time. No damage. All right, here we go. The big ones. Let's do Hill 580 North first. I think this one here, 66% chance. We're going to use our combat engineers because I think that can help with this large bunker. Let's do that one there, because if we could whittle that down even to 1 strength point or knock it out, that would be a huge help. Bombard it. Oh, yes. So that was the engineer's card, I think, that damaged by 4. So that's helpful. get that? Yes! Oh, the sandbag bunker. We still have the large garrison and the large bunker. Come on, Marines, let's go. Let's get it. Ah, our tanks took casualties. No damage there. Let's do some damage. Yes, we hit the large bunker. One more time. Come on, let's get it. Ah, the Japanese held. Okay, still, that's okay. We put some significant damage on there. I think that might fall with one more attack here. This one, I can't imagine we're going to have such great success with. We want to do close air support? Yeah, let's do it. I'm not sure if this is the right time to do this. Ah, defender carters. They're using mortars. Enemies suffer 1 extra loss in this battle. That's not good. Okay, we might pull out quickly here. We hit the bunker. Okay, that was probably our close air support, right? Okay, naval fire. Hit the bunker again. We're going to hopefully not suffer too many casualties here. Ah, infantry suffering casualties. Not doing much damage here. Let's get some luck here. -3 on the bunker. There we go. Some success. Let's push our luck here. -1. The Japanese hold. But we're able to push them out a little bit. So we get some pretty good damage there. Airbase return. We do not need air defense because they don't have any aircraft. I'm going to figure out which replacement to give. All right, so we have resupplied. We've kind of brought replacements in for one of these infantry battalions down here in the very south. With the hope here over the next 2 turns, we can add more replacements to these other infantry battalions, bringing them up to 3 full-strength battalions that we can then launch at Hill 5100 here. So with that in mind, let's see what the Japanese Empire here has in store for us here. So playing a card, perhaps. Card draw, reinforcements. Rally survivors. Restore a previously destroyed infantry unit. Place the unit in the final redoubt. Ah, okay. That's not good. Obstacles added. They're playing all their cards here. So they've brought another infantry unit into one of these final hold-offs here, the final standouts here. Foxholes. Player in defense. Foxholes are dug to protect infantry. 1 infantry step loss is canceled in this battle. That will be helpful because we can't suffer any more casualties. With that in mind, let's play one more turn. All right, so let's bomb everything now. We've got to take Tinian here, that's for sure, and we've got to kind of really pound these positions. So let's allocate air and naval bombardment. All right, the drill gets the same, although I made a mistake here and allocated 2 allotments of naval fire onto this position here and none onto this one. So kind of a little bit of a routing mistake there. Air assets attacking Tinian as well as the 4 strongholds, with most of our fire concentrated on these 2 strongholds that hopefully we can get at least one of them this turn. So now with that allocated, we're going to move our troops. Our goal is going to be 2 more attacks on these strongholds here, and let's see if we can start clearing this southern tip of the island. It looks like there's not going to be any troops down here to create problems for us. So we'll get moving and then we'll launch our attacks. So fairly a repeat of our last attack. We're attacking North Tinian again, trying to take that. We've got depleted armor and depleted infantry trying to take the town of North Tinian here. We're launching a large attack with some slightly beat up forces on this northern part of the stronghold, and then more infantry, 3 battalions swarming up the hills here, trying to take this stronghold here. Still a lot of ground to cover. Down south, we're sweeping our infantry through the southern tip here. Oh, looks like we have some units here. Darn it, we're gonna need to attack more. Okay, I might move a little bit more down here because we're gonna probably need some more troops down here to take this. So let's get our armor here broken off and get them past through. We can't be overstacking, so let's move 1 more infantry. We can do that. Nope, there's 0. We can move our armor in here. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, so we'll be able to attack down here, I think, next turn. That's unfortunate. I was hoping there wouldn't be anything down here, but there are some stragglers there. And then our 2 big attacks here. So let's see how this turns out. Let's try if we can take the town of North Tinian. Now, we beat that bunker up. There's still a large garrison here, though. Hopefully we can knock the bunker out. Things will go a little bit better. So we've got naval fire and air fire there. Naval fire doesn't... The air power doesn't do anything. Nothing. Naval fire doesn't do anything. Oh, our armor beat up and has to retreat. Infantry pushes on, takes out the bunker. Good. Come on, let's get him. All right, infantry takes casualties. Large garrison takes casualties. Yes, got it. Victory Japanese Empire. No. How? We wiped him out. Okay. So 580 West and 580 North. Those are our two big battles. These are our airstrikes. We have done a pretty good job on this large bunker. It's, what, 5/8 strength? Let's see if we can hit it again. Nope. 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 Nothing. Okay, let's try again down here. Large bunker. We've got it down by... Yes, so it's down to half strength now. That's helpful. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, good. That's good. Down to 3. That's going to be helpful when we finally get there. Now, 580 West. 67% chance of success. Minor offensive. +1 combat bonus. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, bombard first. -1. We've almost got that large bunker taken out. See if we can get it this time. Infantry suffers casualties. Let's keep going. Yes! We got that final bunker. Now, can I retreat 1 unit? No, I have to keep going. I'm worried we're going to lose that infantry unit here. Oh, they just went. And we just lost them. Damn it. I think you have to go fast enough, otherwise. We'll keep going. Push in. -2. Victory, United States! Yes! We've taken the Hill 580 West. Very good. Let's see if we can get the northern part of it here. Now, this bunker is down to 1 strength point. Let's get our planes, get it right away. No, nothing. Artillery. Yes, we got it. Okay. So we've wiped out the large bunker. Now we just have... Wow, there's a lot of infantry here. Probably could have saved one of our cards for this. It's going to be a tough battle in the hills here. Casualties, and they don't suffer any. Come on, let's dig them out. -1. This is where we could use a big card, right? Let's keep pushing on. We have to take these strong points. Victory, Japanese Empire. Boy, that infantry's tough up there. So we lost a unit, which gives the Japanese more victory points here. Okay. We lost a battalion, completely knocked out. But, to our credit, we did take one of the 4 strongholds here, which gets us a couple of victory points, I think. Oh, I thought we had 33. I don't know why we're down to 31 now. Oh, you know what it is? I think it's because when you lose a battalion, I think we lose victory points much as well, maybe, as the Japanese gaining victory points. That's a Pyrrhic victory for sure there. But some progress. Let's go to air defense. We don't have to worry about that. Now we can bring some resupplies in here. I think, although, if you notice here, we can't take armor into these last 2 positions. You can't see it the way it is here, but if we... Yeah, these 2 you cannot bring tanks into. I remember from the last battle. So I don't think it makes sense to replenish our tanks anymore. Let's replenish some infantry here. All right, so we resupplied some battalion down here because we're probably going to need some force to attack this stronghold down here. I'm not sure it's that tough, but there's some units there. And with that, let's end our turn here. Let's see what the Japanese do on turn 13. This is their results. I'm going to see that. They got a card draw, reinforcements. 1 mobile infantry returns to full strength, but is immobilized this turn. It's not good. Well, I guess I'm not sure that we had kind of put a heavy hit on any of those infantry units, so maybe flamethrower tanks. Japanese bunker defending in battle. At least 1 U.S. armor unit in the battle. Inflict extra losses on defenders. We'll be using that one for sure. That's a good one. We get some armor on this position right here. So, but that takes us reinforcements, naval fire, air and naval bombardment, turn 14. We're approaching the last stretch, and again, for an automatic victory, so we have, what, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 6 turns to take these last positions here. Wow, we've suffered a lot of casualties, though. We're only winning by 8 points now. We can't afford any more losses. It could go down to the wire, and we still haven't taken North Tinian. Those pesky defenders in the town, too. Anyway, we'll be back for our final episode. I'll put a link to it as soon as it's ready right up here. Let me know how you think we're doing. If you got any comments, suggestions, I'm happy to hear them. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you soon for the conclusion for our Tinian campaign here. Thanks for watching. Bye.